everybody, welcome back to Feed the Beast. This is the second episode on the Koala Kraft server, and we're in spawn in our little plot. It looks quite a bit different from last time, but I'll explain. I got a jetpack on my back, generously. Oh, Jesus. Wisps. This place is filled with wisps. Ow. Ow, hellbat. Oh, God. Yeah, this place is probably the worst spawn for a noob ever. I die all the time. It is infested with wisps. I don't know. Basically, there are a bunch of... Okay, let me explain. This episode is going to be, for those of you who don't really know what's going on. So, basically, Oh, Jesus. Feed the Beast is a mod pack, which means there's a lot of mods in here. And it basically changes a lot of the way Minecraft works. And so basically, it adds like a bunch of different mods. There's Red Power, there's Thaumcraft, there's I don't know all the names. There's Railcraft, Traincraft, Greg Tech, all sorts of. There's the B mod. I don't really know what that's called, but so as you can see, oh whoops, I was looking something up. But if I go through here, 74 pages full of stuff. Look at, there's all those spawners. You start getting the beehives, all the ore blocks, and then, you know, machines, lots of machines. There's these things called micro blocks. Like these are covers, and then there's wires, and you know, these are like quarter blocks. I don't really know. Look at how small these blocks are. So that's all part of the micro block stuff. And then there's all sorts of stuff like that. And then you get into other stuff as well, like pillars. I guess these are jacketed wires, so you can disguise your wires. There's different wood types. There's all sorts of machines, different chests, and rails. There's all sorts of different rails, and a lot of this is so new to me as well. I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. There's pipes, honeycombs. You saw some of the bees there. All sorts of stuff. It just goes on and on. Was that Clayman? I didn't know that was in here. Golem worker. Huh. Well, anyways, you get the point. There's a lot of stuff, and so one of the things everybody has is an electric jetpack, and that was given to me by Kenzie, so thank you, Kenzie. But yeah, I'll show you sort of what I've been doing here. I've just been mining a lot, so this is some of the results of my mining. I have, you know, just a standard mine down there, but since... Whoa, still getting used to the jetpack, but there's a way to do hover mode. Let me just figure it out real quick. Hover mode, hover mode, hover mode. Hover mode... Boost key? Left control. Maybe it's E? No, is it H? H for hover? B? V? N? J? U? Oh god. Anyways, there's a way you can do hover mode on the jetpack, but, so, like, these are all rubber trees, and rubber's used for wires and stuff like that, so I have the tree tap in my hand right now. If I click here, I get the sticky resin, and then I can put it in a furnace and cook it to rubber. So that's like one of the things I've been doing, is making some rubber so I can get these copper cables. Of course, there's some new plants, so I've been doing a lot of farming. Oh, these aren't diamonds, by the way. These are all green sapphires, which are like between diamonds and iron. Some of them were given to me by Primary Artemis, and the rest I have mined myself. What you're seeing now is flax. Flax is a plant that gives you a lot of string, so it's nice to have around. So yeah, as you can see, it gives a lot of seeds and a lot of string as well. And what's really nice is I don't really have to be on for all this stuff to grow, because there's always people wandering around and spawn. So yeah, basically my plot right now is just a bunch of farmland and trees. So it's like a big old garden, and it got corn stalks and henequen, which I have no idea what that's used for. It's all very complicated, but I'm starting to get into a little bit of machinery. Now, over here we've got a good power supply, because under all these paths, is cabling, which runs all the way to the you saw it in the first episode by the water, that fake plot. It was a power plant, and that's what's going on here. Now I had a pulverizer running, and this pulverizer, basically what it does is it takes an ore and it will turn it into, it'll basically double it. So like, let's say I put iron in here, it'll give me some iron dust, and then from that iron dust I can cook it in a furnace and get 2 iron. So I can get 2 iron per 1 iron ore using this thing. So basically this is a hopper, so I just put things into it and it'll suck it down into there, sort of like the normal Minecraft hoppers. And actually this was the inspiration for the Minecraft hoppers in the new update. And then if I right click on here, I can configure this, and so as you can see, yellow, like each item you put into it has like a rare chance of spitting out something else as well. So the yellow stuff is going to go over here. As you can see, that part's yellow, and the red stuff, which is the main product, comes into this chest. But I've emptied all of that out, and I've been cooking it in furnaces and then putting it back in here. And this is my dusts that I still need to cook. So I've got some silver and tin, some lead. Oh. What is it? Oh! Who did this for me? Oh, thank you. That's very nice. I got some long fall boots, so look at this. Whee! Nothing. I think those are from the portal mod. There's you can get portal guns and stuff like that. But thank you very much to whoever did that. Might have been Kenzie or someone like that. But this is a generator. So how this works is you basically, it works sort of like a furnace, I guess. Oops, I'm getting clumsy here. Do I have any coal? No. Well, anyways, you put something in that's burnable. So I think this might be burnable. Yeah. And it'll fill it up with EU question mark. I think that's what it is. EU is like just a type of power. And then let's say I have this jetpack here and I want to charge it. I think I just put it in here. It'll drain a bit of the EU and then fill this up. So this can hold 30,000 EU. So this basically just will recharge things using coal. So yeah, that's something I made. But the reason this pulverizer isn't working is because, as you can see, there was a bit of a creeper accident, and it destroyed the electrical engine that was powering this. So today my goal is to create a new electrical engine. So that's why I had the word electric here at the beginning of the episode. So if we click on here and say recipe, R is recipe, we need some tin, some glass, some tin gears, and a piston. And the tin is going to be a little hard to get because I don't think we have much tin. I can check the chest. Let's see, tin. Okay, we do have tin. So that's refined iron, silver. Everything looks kind of similar here. But alright, let's see if I can do this from memory. So I'm going to need some wood for the gears. So we'll take some wood, and we're going to need a bunch of sticks. So this is how you make a wooden gear, like that, with sticks. And then we'll take the wooden gears, and we're going to need some cobblestone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's too many. There we go. And we'll take the wooden gears and surround them in a similar fashion. And then we've got our stone gears, and then we do that one more time with tin. And we've got our tin gears. So now all we need is glass and a piston. I know we have glass somewhere. Okay, yep, here we go. And then the piston. How do you make a piston? We need 4 of this, and we need some iron and redstone, 3 wood. We need 3 wood. So we'll take some rubber wood, craft it, and 1, 2, 3. I should know how to make a piston because I've been making plenty of them on the Feed the Beast server. Okay, so we got like that, and then tin across the top. Is that right? That's not right. Recipe. Oh, I reversed the piston. There we go. Electrical engine. So this thing will power using the electricity here. There's other kinds of engines you can make, like redstone engines and stuff like that. But this, what it will do is take the power from here and use it to power this pulverizer. Now it's not going to work quite yet. We need to craft a lever. So if we just come over here And we do have one stick. Perfect. And we'll take one piece of cobble. And I can never remember how to do a lever. And then all we need to do is power the block next to it, and it'll power the electrical engine. And so I don't really know what any of this does, but this runs on MJs, which is like Minecraft Joules or Michael Jackson's. So it is currently outputting 2 MJs. You can store them as well, but I don't really know how it all works. I think if it heats up to a certain point, though, it might be bad. Actually, no, I think, okay, so this will start moving faster. So I think it just hit, oops, it hit 60. So it turned green, but it'll start going faster and it'll turn red, and then it'll work at its fastest pace. But I'm still not sure whether it was a creeper that killed me or this thing blew up because it couldn't handle the power input, because that will happen. Machines will blow up if they can't handle like a certain power input or something. So I think I'm okay, but if it happens again, especially when I'm not around, then I'll know it wasn't a creeper after all. So we just got to look out for that, make sure we know what we're doing. But yeah, basically at the beginning of Feed the Beast, you're just going to do exactly what you would do in the normal game, planting crops and mining, and basically the only reason I've begun making machines like the pulverizer is to make sure I get the most out of my mining, because now if I mine a block I can get 2 ingots out of it. You know, if I mine an ore, I can get 2 ingots out of it rather than just 1. So that's always helpful. But yeah, we got plenty of this flax stuff, so I'm gonna opt out of that, of planting that. And I'm probably not gonna plant any more of the henequen seeds either, because I really don't know what henequen does. I mean, like, I could check, but I don't know, kind of pointless. Let's see. Let's look it up, actually. We get these henequen leaf things from them. So if we look up leaf and then U for uses, you can make it into twine. Okay. Oops. Back. So you can make the henequen leaves into twine, and then you can make 4 twine into string. Okay. Is that it? Whoops. Yeah, I think that's it. So I think the henequen is pretty useless considering we're already getting a lot of string from the flax seeds. So I think we're going to just probably stop planting the henequen altogether. So that's good to know. If we just come over here. So yeah, it's fun to start learning how to do this stuff. It's kind of cool. I think I'm going to get into micro blocks pretty soon, or as soon as I can. I mean, I don't really have any diamonds yet. Maybe I'll quarry out under here at some point so that we get the most out of this plot of land. But yeah, I wanted to apologize for a possibility of lag this episode, not only because we're playing on Feed the Beast, but also because I'm uploading a video right now, and whenever I upload a video, my internet just totally crashes and gets really horrible. But it doesn't seem to be too bad right now. I think we're still over 30 frames per second, so that's fine with me, as long as you guys are okay with that. We can craft this into more twine. Oh, wait. Go like that, and then craft this into twine. Oops. And this is all useless. I need to make just like a lava pit, because you get a lot of useless stuff in Feed the Beast. I'm already finding. Put away the henequen seeds. I do like the corn kernels, though. So we got flax seeds, henequen, more flax. Yeah, so I guess we'll just plant this all as flax. Flax, corn, and wheat are all pretty useful. The flax just because you get so much string, and once I have enough string, then I'll probably just abandon it, because you don't really need string for anything, but it's nice to just stockpile, because you can make, of course, wool out of string and a few other things. So yeah, I've been doing like a lot of research as well on the Feed the Beast wiki, which is always helpful. It's just such an in-depth thing. Like there's so much to it, so it's kind of hard to get used to at first. So hopefully not too many episodes like this where we're just sort of milling about, not knowing what we're doing, because soon enough I hope to start to know what I'm doing. So like let's take some silver. Actually, bauxite. I don't know if you can bauxite. I'm pretty sure bauxite cannot be made into an ingot. Which, yeah, there's no ingot here. Wait, uses. Oh yeah, it's for this industrial electrolyzer thing. If you put it into the bottom, this thing I've heard about it a lot. If you put things in the bottom, it'll like do stuff. But for now, I don't think we really have a use for bauxite, nor for. Oh, okay, we can craft into lead ingots. However, I don't really think lead ingots do much either. Uses. I mean, okay, invarium drop. I don't know what that's for. And then I guess we can make this saw, which is probably part of the microblocks stuff. But as far as all this goes, I really don't understand too much of it. Hardened glass, that's kind of cool, but I don't think we really need lead right now. But let's see, tungsten uses. Another industrial electrolyzer thing, and the ingots are used for, looks like circuits. It's probably part of Greg Tech or something like that. Iridium plates. Yeah, so that's, iridium's really rare. I'm not going to be getting into this stuff for a long time. Uses for nickel dust, making nickel. Nickel is used for not much. Wait, what is this? 9 nickel compressed into a block of nickel. Huh. Couldn't you just craft it? Crap it. Rolling machine will make heating coils. Alright, so yeah, nothing really too big. Of course I'm going to use the gold, and I need the copper and the tin and the silver. I don't really know what silver is for, but sounds convincing. Let's see, silver. Uses for silver, machine filter, wrath lamp. Oh, these glass fiber cables, yeah. So, okay, good enough. I'm satisfied with that. So, we can start putting some stuff in here, although we don't really have any fuel to cook it with, so we need to go mining real soon. Put away these flax seeds and the corn and this uranium. I don't know if you can pulverize uranium or not. Let's go check. Hey, looks like you can. Let's see what it makes. Uranium dust. And what can you do with uranium dust? You can compress it into refined uranium, which is used for irradiant uranium. This is all probably nuclear stuff, yeah. Uranium block. Yeah, so that's all like nuclear stuff probably. So we're not going to use any of this either probably for a long time. But yeah, might as well crush it, I guess. So we can put that back in there. This forcisium is made from crushing monazite. And yeah, so I don't really know what to do with this crude oil. Uses. You can macerate it into this sludge, which can be used in a furnace or a generator, I guess. 3K EU at 10 EU per tick. And there are 20 ticks per second in Minecraft, so that's 200. I think that might be the same as coal. So I can basically get a substitute for coal by macerating this, I believe. So I'm probably doing this so wrong. But if we put this in here, I think... Can you even... Oh, macerating it, not pulverizing it. Ugh. Macerators and pulverizers are very similar, but pulverizers are generally the better because they're cheaper. But macerator is made... Yeah, you need like diamonds and sturdy casing. I don't even know what that is. Or a machine block. There's all these different recipes. Like, what the heck is this diamond grinder? So, yeah, I think I'll show you, for one, what we're, how we are getting the EXP, because it's really cool. So let's see. Yeah, because these are all level 30 enchants, even though they're not like the best level 30 enchants. They're still pretty good. So let's go back here. So much crap. Your inventory fills up so quick in this. And we'll craft a green sapphire pickaxe. Put back those sticks for now. And we can fly over here. Oh, no we can't. There we go. Okay. Man, I really wish I knew how to turn on hover mode. I can't remember. I thought it was like Alt, maybe? Like, oh, no, it's not Alt. I don't know what I just did. But yeah, okay, so in here, I'm not sure whose house this is. Missing, isn't this MK's house or something? I don't know. But anyways, I know Primary Artemis showed me this basement here, so this is sort of like a public thing. So you basically, this is really cool. It's like a hyper spawner for zombies. So you come over here and you flip the switch. Wait, let's make sure the door is closed. Yes, it is. Sorry for the loss of frames, by the way. I know it's getting a little choppy, but that's just how Feed the Beast and Spawn Towns are. So yeah, flick the switch on this zombie hyper spawner. Now it's gonna really get laggy, but they all go into here, and then these things are called turtles, and the turtles will do, basically you run a script, so they're like computers sort of, and if you know how to program, you can program stuff into them, and there are ones that mine, but these ones have swords attached to them. So let me just show you. If you, there's mining turtles and I guess sword turtles, but yeah, mining turtle, felling turtle, farming turtle, all these things. And like, for example, for the mining turtle, you can program them to strip mine for you and stuff like that, so that's really cool. But basically these turtles are programmed simply to attack the zombies when they come down here. And then these brain jars, which I believe are part of Thaumcraft, basically if you kill a zombie, I think it might have to be an angry zombie, you'll get a brain, and then you can somehow make it into a brain jar. I don't know how, but that's part of Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft basically is a bunch of magic and sorcery. In the first episode, that Sword of Zephyr, I think it's called, that Primary Artemis was using, the one he was blowing me around with. I'm pretty sure that was part of Thaumcraft. But anyways, we can flick this off. So these things actually, these turtles, when they kill the zombies, it actually uses EXP. And then these brain jars will basically suck up the EXP. So when you right-click on them, the EXP comes out, and then you can just right-click till you reach level 30. Come on. There we go. And that's all there is to it. Come over here and craft. And we got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. So now we have, I was hoping for Fortune because I really want a Fortune pickaxe, but that's fine. And then we can basically just come through these weird portals. I don't know what these are from. And go back here. And then there are also these blue torches everybody seems to be using. They spit out red boogers. There's a lot I have to learn, like a lot. So let's see what's up here. Oh, that's crazy. That those things, basically anything that looks like it doesn't belong in the game is from Thaumcraft, I'm pretty sure. All the melons, all the pumpkins. Yeah, so like, for example, those lights, those weird lights you saw, those are from Thaumcraft, and the wisps are all from Thaumcraft, and somehow someone really angered the wisps. This is probably from Thaumcraft somehow. Yeah, and I found out if you like shift over things, you see all these symbols. Those are from Thaumcraft, like elements and stuff. I don't really know how it works, but basically in Thaumcraft, you do a bunch of magic and get a bunch of cool magic-y things. So who knows? I'm really new to this, as you can tell. You guys actually probably know it better than I do, but I did my best explaining what I'm doing here today. So I hope this episode was adequate. Soon we're going to be doing like dual comms and, you know, fun stuff with other people on the server, because that's what a server is about. So that'll give me plenty of time to, you know, sort of figure out what I'm doing, figure out my shit, for lack of a better, pardon my French. But let's see, did I ever... Hey guy. Oh yeah, I never did pulverize the crude oil because I had to macerate it, that's right. Gotta equip my looting sword. Yeah. So, yeah, it's really nice to get nice tools very easily. So thanks to the guys for that enchanting place. Of course, it's a public thing, so anyone can use it, but still. And I want to do one last thing today. Now that we have... let's see, we want Fortune 2. Now that we have a jetpack, I wanted to go grab some glowstone because I need it for making some things. So, whoa. I know there's glowstone very nearby here. Yeah, there it is. It is over lava, so we're going to have to be careful. Make sure we have plenty of jetpack fuel. Yes. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. We just need a few pieces because, I don't know, I just saw some recipes require glowstone dust. So I'm not even gonna craft it into glowstone because we want to keep it as dust for some of the recipes. In fact, let's look. Uses. I think a circuit requires it. If I remember correctly. Yeah, all these different machines. And I'm pretty sure like a little circuit required it. Circuit. There was something I was trying to make. I think it was like a bat box. Maybe? Bat box recipe. Oops. Bat box recipe. RE batteries. I don't remember. Anyways, we might as well just keep going. And this is how I'm going to end the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think... Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing is so responsive. I really wish I had hover mode right now. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the episode. If you know how to turn on hover mode, feel free to let me know in the comments. Of course, I'll feel a little stupid, but it's okay. Alright. And to safety. Alright, so yeah, I think we got all of it. And we got... actually a nice amount. We got over a stack, so that's awesome. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. And again, since this is a new series, I ask that if you do enjoy it, please give it a like, because yeah, it's sort of how I wait. I've explained it before, but how I wait what series I need to spend time on and need to actually get out an episode for, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna end it here. And have a great day.